coming out with another blog in the near future as well on some of the other changes to Spring's caching support. So there's not only support for JCache 101, there's also some changes to Spring's caching support as well coming in 4.1. Here's just a quick overview in terms of the annotations supported. So Spring has had these annotations for a while: cacheable, cache put, cache evict all entries, and here you can see what that maps to in JCache. So the cache result is the same as cacheable, cache put, same name, does the same thing, remove instead of evict, and here they have remove all, so they have a dedicated annotation in the standard that achieves the same as this. There's some additional support in JCache, for example, caching of exceptions that are thrown in exception handling. That's not part of core Spring, but there'll be some work being done on that and some more information and blogs coming on that as well. JMS, as I mentioned, we're aligning that with the Spring messaging module. So it's more one-to-one mapping there. One of the biggest changes here is this new addition of annotation-driven endpoints. So originally, you would have had to implement a message listener a long time ago, and then in Spring 2.5, I believe it was, we introduced this JMS listener container for XML-based configuration. So you could basically have your POJO service, and you could say, when a message comes in on JMS on this queue or this topic, I want this method to be invoked to my service, and automatically marshal and unmarshal from the JMS message type into my model types with a configured message converter. But again, that was using XML as a configuration, and now we have this new @JMS listener. Also just came out, got implemented, or sorry, checked in the last week into master for 4.1. So basically, you can annotate methods with JMS listener, and that's the same as having had a JMS listener element within the JMS listener container in your XML configuration. And this can be configured with JMS annotation driven. That basically says, find all beans in the application context that have methods annotated with JMS listener and use them as message listener endpoints. And for Java config, we have @enable JMS and a